Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you haven't had a chance to do so by now, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And to go a step further, I humbly ask that you tap that notification bell. That way, you'll be updated each and every time I'm uploading something new. Also, make sure you follow me on Instagram at YB Speaks. Hello, God. Sorry, everyone. I'm late. Girl, had a lot going on. Last minute things had kind of popped up. You know, when you're like feeling good and like things are working out, everything's on schedule, you have a plan, the plan is planning, hello God. And all of a sudden, you know, things don't seem to work out in your favor, honey. But we are here, okay, nonetheless. So shout out to that. Amen. Unfortunately, I will not be here long. I do have a couple things that I need to do. If anything, I will come back later on tonight or tomorrow and we'll do another live. But for today, well, for tonight, rather, as always, most content creators, we like to do our year in review, child. Just chop it up and talk about the year and all the things, girl, that were needed, required, and desired, and even those things that were not needed, required, nor desired. Okay, honey? Hello, God. I do appreciate you guys coming in the building. Please make sure you're tapping that like button. For those that have been here waiting on me again, thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Chef? How you doing? Amber, what's up? Long time, baby. Hope you've been well. Chloe, what's going on, baby? How you doing? Where you at? Fish sticks. What's going on, Chloe? How you doing, baby? Locked Queen. Hey, Tay. How you doing? What's going on, honey? Girl, first and foremost, we're about to walk into a new year, honey. Okay. I just want to wish everybody blessings on blessings on blessings. Please be safe tonight. Y'all already know how it goes, girl. Just like the show Stranger Things, girl, strange things be happening as we're approaching a new year. So make sure you guys are being safe out there. Drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive, bitch, period. Get you some water, girl. Chill the hell out. Stay put. Do not get on these roads. You end up messing your life up, someone else's life, or your ass might be in jail tonight. No one needs to be waking up in somebody's cell, girl, all because you decided you wanted to, get your ass behind that wheel and you thought you was good. Okay, period. Be safe, y'all. All right. For those of going to parties and stuff, again, just be safe, guys. I'm in for the night pretty much. Well, hello, God, honey. Y'all know me, girl, period. I may be in for the night, girl, but you don't know what's trying to get into me for the night, period. Okay. Girl, it's getting cold down here. I like cold weather, but this is a still type of cold, if you know what I mean. I lived in Atlanta for almost 6 years. It snowed. We had black ice. Um, it wasn't until like I was on my way leaving Atlanta that I noticed, they say global warming isn't a real thing, but obviously it is. It didn't snow like that, once I left, but nonetheless, I'm used to colder temperatures. It's just this particular type of cold, I wasn't ready for it, y'all. So, y'all bundle up out there. Keep yourselves warm, honey. Hello, God. Period. Um, this year, 2025, has definitely been a year of ups and downs. Personally, professionally, even here on these YouTube streets. But I want to shout out these YouTube streets, honey. For me, this was like the resurrection of YB Speaks. Like, I think I've been more consistent this year than any other year that I've been doing this. And I've been doing this for almost 7 or 8 years, I believe. So, shout out to consistency, shout out to growth as it relates to being a content creator, commentator, YouTuber, whatever you want to call a bitch. Okay, period. Some highlights for me were the reading rainbow sessions. I want to say this: I don't take pleasure in reading rainbow sessions. Um, because you end up having to go there with these cunts. And I'm not really trying to invest too much energy into that. But it's definitely been that type of year. So shout out to the reading sessions. Shout out to the girls who thought I was an easy mark, honey. Shout out to the girls who got, dragged, burned, hello God, sent back to hell from whence they came, girl. The girls who were launched into space and never seen from again. Period. You guys know that I don't play the radio at all. Hopefully, as we move into this new year, honey, I will not have to be, accosted in such ways that require me to, reach down into the depths of hell, girl, and find your spirit and your soul and purge them further. Okay? Period, girl. I will be letting people know as we move into the new year. I'm really on that. It's no everything is simple as form. Dragging, tagging, girl, getting your shit, girl, and handling you. Period. So hopefully the girls have learned from 2025 that in 2026, let's just leave YB alone. Hello, God. Let's just leave him alone. And if we are going to tango with the doll, honey, the queen, the king, hello, God, the supreme, period, we better be prepared. Okay? That's all I ask. Just be prepared, honey. Be prepared. Yes, God, honey. Just be prepared. Just know. Okay. 2025 was also a wonderful year for collaboration. Shout out to Harviana. Shout out to all the other content creators that I have collaborated with. The Chasing panel. Shout out to Scotty and everybody over there. Shout out to Chasing Dallas Girl. Shout out to all the interviews that I have conducted in this web reality space. Um, Definitely appreciate you girls trusting me, even though I can be a lot and I have come down on a lot of you girls. I hope you know that I have passion and I read and get you girls together in a place where I just want you to become. Shout out to Imani Van Zap, honey, period. I really want you girls to flourish and become successful as possible. And the only way to do that is to remind you that this is a very real world that we live in. Not everything is based on show and tell for these shows. Okay. Um, I really do be rooting for y'all. That's why I come down like Thor's hammer, long and strong. Okay. Getting girls together because I really want you to be what you think you are. There's just y'all gotta be a little less delusional, hello God, and a little more based in reality, girl. Just like the show platform that a lot of you guys are a part of. Chasing reality, honey. Okay. In order to do that, you have to live in reality. Okay. Delusional cunt syndrome will no longer be um a disease that we acknowledge in 2026. You will just be ragged and tagged and sent to the nut house where you belong. Okay. Oh my God, I feel like I'm coming down with something. Mm. I had just got out the shower too, though, and it's cold as hell. But I also want to take this time to really give Harviana her things. I said this a lot, and I'm going to say it again as we approach the end of the year. When Harviana reached out to me and wanted to get to know me and everything just became just so genuine and natural and nothing was forced. There was no competition. There was no jealousy, envy, despite what a lot of these girls out here be, trying to pull. There was none of that. I was not energized. I was not even trying to do this anymore. But there will be a spirit that comes along that will remind you of who you are and what you're capable of doing. And I've had several people, that are like that. But there was just something about Harvey on his energy and that just really like sparked me up. Okay, hello God, and it reinvigorated my spirit and my soul. And a shout out to Harviana Honeybee, because if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I would have got my spark back. So shout out to Harvey Queen, the Wilson, honey. Hello, God. Shout out to the Kiki panel. Shout out to Chloe. And just shout out to y'all. Shout out to the Hitters girl over there as well, who have welcomed me with open arms. And I really do appreciate it because I was, as a content creator, and, my channel has been a slow move, you know? And that's one thing I've never been blinded by. I move at the beat of my own drum. I'm not as consistent as most people are. So I don't really get too down in the dumps because I know that this requires a certain work ethic. And I've never been mad about that. But nonetheless, the impact of YB Speaks Truth's YouTube platform has definitely rang bells throughout these streets. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for, always, catching a live, commenting, engaging in the platform, all the new people, all of the people that's been with me since day one, or that's been with me for a very long time. I really do appreciate you guys for sticking with me and weathering these storms with this platform. I am making a promise that in 2026, there will be more. This platform will be worth the watch. It will be worth whatever time you donate to it. Your click, your view, your engagement. I will make it worth your while. Trust me. I just got to get a few ducks in the row, and girl, we'll be on our way, girl, period. So I just want to say thank you, and to everybody that's going to be, moving on with me, honey, and getting into the tea of things. I really do appreciate you guys. And yeah, just stay tuned. We have a lot of things coming for this platform. We're going to be doing a merch line. I know it's been requested, girl, for the longest. Now that I'm hearing of an overwhelming cry out, honey, hello, God, just crying out for my sayings being placed on t-shirts or if different types of merchandise. I'm definitely going to get that together for you guys. Tika Naturals is on the way. We have the Late in the Midnight Hour podcast coming to you soon. My foster care series hopefully will be ready by my birthday. So we'll get into those things. The Yes God Roundtable, Hello God, will be returning this year. I have to get with the girls to see what the tea is. But last I checked with them, everybody is very interested in coming back and handling business for the community, girl. Unity in the community is exactly what the Yes God Roundtable has always been about. So again, now that I have been reinvigorated, darling, energized, hello God, we're going to get back into the things that served us. Amen. So shout out to Conscious TV, the Cats Meow, and Tremel, honey, who will be joining once again as my co-panelist for the Yes God Roundtable Season 5. Hello God. Um, Anything else that I'm working on? I believe that's it for right now. But be on the lookout for all those things, honey. We're going to be doing the things. Okay? Period. Period. I also have an announcement to make. Shout out to the hold on, let me make sure I read this the right way, honey. Where's my other phone? Let me pull this up. Mm-hmm. All right, honey. So this is from reality TV Starlight Awards, also known as the Starry Awards. It is a new event that is, making its way into our community. Shout out to the planners, the originators, the people that are going to be putting this together down in Houston. June 5th through the 7th, I believe, down in Houston. Yours truly has been nominated for a reality TV Starlight Award. And my category is funniest yet real reality TV commentator on YouTube. Only one nomination, girl. Now I will say this: I'm grateful. I'm totally grateful. Hello, God. I maybe a little more, but you know what? Trust me. when the doll is dolling in 2026, I'm quite sure there will be more. But nonetheless, after all this time being recognized for my work in this space, I really do appreciate it. Been doing this a very long time. And again, I don't have the numbers that most have. And the fact that I'm even being thought of in any category is a blessing. And I really do appreciate it. And I am a funny bitch. No one likes a boring bitch, girl. Let's just tell the truth. So I'm not surprised that this would be the award that I'm nominated for. And I'm quite sure I'll win. I will be in attendance. I've already filled out the forms. I will. I'll see how things go as it progresses. I'm sure I'll be able to purchase more tickets later on. But as of right now, I'm only going for the ceremony itself because, yeah, just the ceremony itself will be on the 6th. And I signed up to be a presenter as well. So if all goes well, I'll win my category and I'll be able to present, hopefully someone I know and respect and admire and love. I'll be able to present them an award. Shout out to Harviana Queen Wilson, who's also been nominated as well. We were nominated for the Kiki panel for, I think, best panel, I believe, or something like that. So shout out to us. Harviana was also Viewer's Choice. Hello God. So make sure you guys are supporting her in that. Several Justice League members have also been, Hello God, nominated as well. Shout out to Ebby Reviews, Really BTV. I don't know if Scotty shared it, but I'm quite sure he's also been nominated as well. So shout out to Justice League members, honey, getting the girls together. And again, we appreciate any recognition whatsoever. A lot of us have been doing this a very long time. We put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, a lot of man hours, child, or woman hours. Hello, God. We've been handling business in this web reality space for a very long time. So for people to, acknowledge that and want to, show their appreciation by putting on an event for us, honey, I really do appreciate it. So thank you guys. Thank you. As we get closer to that time, I believe Friday the 2nd, they're going to be announcing the official nominees for each category. They made a post publicly that they've been trying to get in contact with a number of people, and they have not been able to. So if you feel as if, check your DMs, go into your other folders and your Instagrams and your email accounts and really look for it. That way they can contact you directly and you guys can move forward in those steps. I'm excited to just go to Houston. I will finally be in a space to basically meet everybody. Kat, members of the Justice League child, Harviana, Chloe. I'll be able to meet a lot of the girls. I think Markel was also nominated, so Markel will be in the building. I'll be able to meet all of these people finally. So that's what I'm really excited about. Win or lose, hopefully we win. Hello God, because let's just tell the truth. Nobody wants to lose, and nobody wants to waste flight, hotel, bitch. Okay, outfit. Okay, period, just to lose. No, girl, we don't believe in that. So hopefully, and can I just be real? And this is not me stroking my own ego, girl. Hello, God. I don't know a bitch that's funnier than me. Okay, even the ones I love and respect and admire. Love y'all down, girl, but ain't nobody funnier than me. That's just period. Can we just tell the truth? So whoever's in, I can't wait to see the nominees for Friday. I want to see who the doll is up against because, girl, it's a no brainer, girl. It's just period. Like. Like I am the T girl when it comes to a funny bitch. Because not only am I funny, I'm informative, hello God, entertaining girl, and we're gonna learn some shit while we're laughing at some shit. Okay, period. Educate the girls while getting a good hoot and holler, honey. Okay? No way. No way. Mm-hmm. It's good, honey, period. Get it together. So Houston, here we come, honey. We're gonna be serving truth and justice. I have more than enough time. Hello, God. more than enough time to continue on my weight loss journey. Was when I pop out to Houston, bitch. There will be no waist trainers, girl. Period. There will be none of that. It'll be body, yaddy, yaddy, honey. Okay, let's tell the truth. And let this be a warning to some of the girls who feel a little scarred and hurt and bruised, girl. Thine egos are bruised, girl. Thine pride, hello God, is hurteth because the king slash queen has served you some truth and justice in the past. Do not look at this as an opportunity to try to get at the door. You will be ragged and tagged. Texas is also like Florida. You will be worn out in the streets of life, girl. And yeah, Sister Mary Clarence and her sister will work your ass over too, girl. Period. So please don't look at that as I know a lot of girls plot and plan and they think that they're going to get the best of the best of the best. But girl, your best will never be good enough to challenge the doll, honey. That's just period. That is not, being overly confident. That is me just telling a very real truth, girl. I am literally crazy as hell. And I know a lot of people say that, but I am. I am, girl, period. So I'm there for peace and love, shits and giggles, and a good time. Do not have me waste my money, because if I have to wear you out in the streets of life, I'm going to OD that shit. Period. I'm just going to OD it, because now you have really pissed me off. That's not the energy I'm trying to send out into the universe. I just know how the punks get. Do not look at that as an opportunity to think, okay, girl, these girls are coming into town and we're going to get them together. Girl, let me tell you something. Do not get worked in your own town. Please don't. Please don't get worked in your own town, girl, because, girl, you will never hear the end of it, girl. Your own people. Because while I'm wearing you out and getting back on my flight to go back home, you in somebody's hospital trying to recover, trying to remember who you are. Girl, period. I'm just letting you know, girl. It is never that serious, girl. I love y'all. I get y'all together sometimes. It is what it is. You're just going to have to accept it, girl, okay? Period. You'll be okay. And if you are really that butthurt to where you're plotting and planning on the dolls as they, make their red carpet appearance, girl, and because it's public, and if you try it publicly, I really have to OD it. You feel me, though? It's the principle, because I'm not going to let you try me in public like that. Cameras are rolling, girl. I'm in this good outfit, girl. No, ma'am, Pam. I'm going to stab you in the eye with my sunglasses, girl. You want to make a show? Let's show. Hello, God. Let's show. I like the show. I don't like to tell. I like to show. Well, I like to tell, too, because the telling is the warning before the show. So that way, if there is a show, you can't say, oh, my God, he had the show. But no, girl, there was a warning before the show. Period, girl. Period. Oh, Chloe, they nominated me for let me read it professionally. Oh, hold on. I just backed out of it. I'll say it again. I was nominated for Starlight Award for funniest yet real reality TV commentator on YouTube. That's a long ass category. Funniest yet real reality TV commentator. Now that sounds like me. Hello, God. That sounds like me. So again, shout out to the Starlight Awards. I really do appreciate you guys, everybody that's a part of that situation. Now I can't lie, girl. I had to run y'all through my database, girl. I had to run y'all through some of the girls to verify that y'all was a legitimate business, girl. I had to look, and you guys are. This is your first time doing this. I've been on your website. I've scoured through all of your things, and again, I just want to say shout out to y'all. Appreciate it. I do hope and pray that this event is a good turnout. And again, this is a great opportunity for all of us content creators to get together, finally meet each other, and do the things of those things, honey. Period. Okay. I'm looking forward to meeting everybody. I really am. Okay. What's up, Bando? How you doing? Ebby, hey. Preppy Princess, how you doing, Sublime? Hey, Outspoken, day one. Outspoken, honey. Outspoken is the day one, period. Day one. Piriana to the period, bitch. Was there since. Shout out to you, baby. I appreciate you. What's up? It's me, UKP. How are you? You better sell it, YB. Pop your shit. We gonna be popping out, Bando. Period. Period. Because 1 minute into one of your vids, and I'm cracking up. Child, that's the point, honey. I want the girls to laugh. Get your things, honey. Get your chuckles. You being acknowledged as you should have been many moons ago. Congratulations in advance. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Outspoken. How are you, honey? Erica, hey, how are you? Thank you. Hello, God. What did you get nominated for, Bando? Best rapper, girl. What's up, D? How you doing, baby? Happy New Year and thank you. Low key, hey, how are you? Happy New Year's Eve, baby, and thank you. Tracy, hey. Elaine, how are you, baby? Elaine been here too, child. She been here a very long time supporting the platform. Thank you so much. Hello, God. Locked Queen, how are you? Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, honey. Again, Bando, whoever I'm up against, I feel bad because I watch a lot of people and I do find other people hilarious as hell. But when it and this is not me being narcissistic or self-absorbed, I just know what I give. I know what I give. When you know yourself and you know what you give, hello God, there's just nothing. There's I'm a funny bitch. I'm a very funny bitch. Now, if this was a category like best YouTuber, best content creator, now I may not be so confident in being able to win that top spot. But when you talk anything entertainment or a funny bitch, girl, it's me all the way, period. What's up, Nick? How you doing, baby? Nick, I saw your comment in the last live that I did. Um, I haven't responded to it. Um, but I do want to say this real quick, just in reply to your comment. I wasn't really talking about like, I get where you were coming from, but mostly what I was just talking about, like the change and, well, I'll address that another time. This isn't the time and place for that. But yes, honey. But I got where you were coming from. I just don't think that my message and my thoughts came across clear. If they did, you probably wouldn't have commented that. You probably would have understood where I was coming from. But yes, honey. But this year has been good on a social media level. I think I've been really consistent. I've been open to collaborations. I've definitely been doing my thing in the YouTube space. So shout out to 2025. This year I've gotten checks from YouTube, nothing grand or anything, but this is the year I think I've got multiple checks this year. I don't normally ever really get, maybe like one a year was my usual, and it wouldn't be nothing, maybe like 150 or some shit, child, if that. So I've gotten multiple checks in year of 2025. So that's letting me know too on the back end of it, like you're doing your thing. So let's just keep it going and make things happen. And that's what I want to do. I really want to continue to create spaces and, moments and panels. And, that way we all have, a place to go. It's been a pleasure watching people like Harviana and, Scotty by Nature do his thing with these panels and TTB and just everybody, no matter how you feel, we're all providing a space. And it's been good to see these spaces flourish and grow and people be able to, connect and become. And the fact that everybody that supports is just always here and willing. And thank y'all, because we are literally nothing without you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of our, you know, YouTube platforms, our social media platforms, and sticking through it and with us all the way, no matter what we go through, no matter. So thank you guys so much. What's up? Absolutely. How are you? That hello God does it for me. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm happy. I'll be having y'all rolling, honey. Question: what was your favorite moment of 2025 in pop culture? What was your worst moment in pop culture, and what was your own best moment in life? Um, Favorite moment of 2025 probably was P. Diddy finally getting his just due. I, I, even though I don't feel like he's getting what he truly deserves, just the fact that that's an example for people like him to say, "Oh wow, they're not playing." So I think P. Diddy getting, arrested and charged and all of the things, I think 2025 was good for that. Even though I know he was arrested in 2024, but the trial I think started in March or May of 2025. So definitely a good moment for me. Um, Worst moment in pop culture. Uh, just the worst moment for me is just like female rap. I guess we can relate that to pop culture in a lot of ways. I just really do feel like the girls really need to stay consistent and they need to really learn not to walk in the industry like niggas do. Because if they keep that going, they're never going to have friends. They're never going to connect. They're never going to be able to boldly go where I feel like a lot of these girls should be able to go. Um, Nicki Minaj, it was the worst, the crash out of crash outs girl for 2025. Something so great has reduced herself to something so minuscule, and people are over her. um, I'll say that for pop culture, the worst. And what was your own best moment in life, in your life? And um, hmm, I think just realizing by way of you guys and other creators like Harviana we spoke about and Scotty and people just breathing life into me. I think that was my best moment is realizing who I am, what I'm capable of doing. Because I come on here with this, can't nothing hurt me and I'm this and I'm that. We all know the truth and we all know I'm very transparent about how I really feel about things, right? And including myself. So I think like when you hear it from other people and they're not trying to brown nose, they're not trying to get brownie points, like they're not trying to suck up to you. They're being very actual, factual, very genuine with you. So I guess just having those kinds of people that kind of like pull you out of your own rut. And again, like Cat's Meow, Jace, these are people who the Justice League, like people who love you genuinely and wholeheartedly, and that will constantly remind you of what you're capable of doing, even when you don't feel like you're able to do it yourself. So that would be the best for me in this life. Um, the worst thing, it's not pop culture, it's more political. The Donald Trump thing is probably the worst thing I think any of us could have experienced for the year 2025. And just seeing all the things that he's doing to this country and the people in it, it's horrible, it's deplorable, it's inhumane, it's unjust. And the fact that people are allowing it to fly hurts my spirit and my soul. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent. I don't care as long as if you draw breath, if your heart beateth, hello God, you should really be utilizing your power and your influence to overriding this level of depravity and foolishness and toxicity that's been able to reap its ugly head through the American government system. Yeah, I had to add that in there. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Happy New Year. What's up, KK? How are you? Hello, God. Yeah. And I will say this, it's been a horrible year for music. Nothing really touched me this year the way that I've actually, it's been a minute since I've been touched. Girl, I'm always touched. Hello, God, we ain't talking about that, girl. Bitch. Period, girl. We ain't talking about that kind of touch because we've been touched. We've been touched a lot. Okay. But when it comes to music, like nothing really caught me this year musically. No movies caught my attention this year. No shows caught my attention this year. It's been a very lackluster year for entertainment, period. Again, movies, shows, and music, all alike, have just been extremely depressing. Yeah, I agree. This year, there's no rap queen, not Nan. I'm telling you, there's no one. I'm so happy to see you inspired again to create so much content. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to y'all. And again, I've already announced I probably will not be. I'm still on the fence about it, leaving the web series space, but for now, I'm going to stick with it. There's a lot of things happening in the web series space that I'm kind of living for. Again, shout out to Chasing Atlanta coming out, child. Shout out to the crew Dallas, my husband Wuda Lee. I will say, I do want to say this though. Um, I actually reached out to Wuda not too long ago, and as I was contemplating, leaving this space, that's one regret I do have. Um, I really do feel like I could have supported his shows more. Um, because when I think about some of the shows that I have reviewed and talked about, and let's be honest here, like I could have really been giving that to someone who's always been supporting me since. If y'all don't know who Wuda Lee is, he was on the first season of Chasing Dallas. And since then, that's always been like my husband, okay? And his husband is now my husband. So shout out to both of them. And they've always been supporting my platform. And that was definitely something I really had to sit with myself about. And I felt really bad as a friend. And I felt really bad as a someone that really could have, you know, should have, not could have, someone that should have done um, that because Wuda has and his husband, they have supported me with Tika Naturals. They've supported my platform on YouTube. Like they've supported me wholeheartedly. I will say that's one regret I do have. But shout out to his level of consistency and bringing the girls what's needed, required, and desired in the web series space. Um, so I shout out to him. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I do apologize for not being there for you guys the way I feel like I should have. I never really thought about it, but about a couple weeks ago, I was sitting down, constant when I was talking about leaving the YouTube space, and that kind of like ran through my mind, and I was like, "Damn, that was kind of fucked up of me." I felt bad that I did not stick through that, knowing that I've stuck through more lackluster shit. Like not saying their shit is lackluster. I'm just saying though, like y'all know what I mean. It's not a read, it's not shade. It's just the truth. Um, but shout out to the crew Dallas. Shout out to the scene ATL. I've definitely recognized your guys' progress. The mics are miking, the visuals are visualizing. Hello, Gone. Y'all are really doing what y'all got to do. Um, I see Gemini's Films is trying to make their way back to the scene. You got a lot of different things that are about to, some things I've even heard about that I can't talk about that are going to be transpiring for 2026. The girls will be girling. Shout out to G Status. I understand that that's going to be a whole different kind of makeup that people may or may not be used to. But I definitely want to look out for those who looked out for me. And KL and that G Status platform, as well as the Chasing platform, has given me life all of these years. No matter how we feel about Reese G, no matter how we feel about anybody else in Moose Carcass Girl, no matter how we feel, girl, like I've always gotten my things. And I definitely want to take this time out to, as we end the year, I definitely want to leave this on a more appreciative note. I was really thinking about some things too, again, as I was contemplating exiting the web reality space. Shout out to Reese G. Let me tell y'all something. No matter what, Hello God, the battles have been battling, girl. Like the girls have had words, and we may feel some type of way about one another, but I remember back then, Chasing Dallas was giving me my things. And it was Reese who was pushing a lot of those girls to come to the interviews with the Justice League, whether it was Justice League interviews or individual interviews. Like there was a big push. Again, because Reese understood good business, she understood what these moments would do for the cast, the brand, the platform. There was an understanding that there was no personal, you know, bad blood in that at all whatsoever. And no matter how the bitch felt, the bitch was always there to make sure and to look out and always recognized a lot of the reviewers out there. So I definitely me. So I definitely want to shout out Reese G for that. Markel, shout out to Markel for always. Me and Markel, honey, we not always saw eye to eye. We've had, public, blow ups, child, and disagreements and things of that nature. And I understand that these shows, these platforms, these are these girls' babies, and they just don't take kindly to people, ripping them to shreds. So I had to grow up in that regard as well and realize, like they're entitled to feel how they feel, you know. But nonetheless, I am very happy that we're able to be very cordial, very friendly. And still have a lot of respect and admiration for one another. One day, maybe it'll get that way with other people, but those aren't things that I force. Those things will happen naturally if they're meant to. Um, but I do want to shout out Andario as well, since we're on the topic of girl. No matter how I feel about you, girl, you've been doing your thing. No matter how you've been doing your thing, hello God, catch it. Um, you've been doing your thing and you've been giving this space life with your platforms. So shout out to them. Jeff, you would bring up the Real Hot Boys of Houston. Girl, may they forever burn in hell for all eternity. The show. I'm good now. But Ashton's old linky face ass and some of those other girls can go eat dicks and die slow for all I care. But all in all, we're good over there. Um, yeah, that was the platform that really had me like, girl, I can't just be out here reviewing every show, child, because girl, please, they're not ready for what the girls actually bring. But nonetheless, shout out to them too. I live for the beginning moments. Them girls just didn't know how to conduct business the right way or conduct themselves the right way. But it was a learning experience. We're older now. We're wiser. We're stronger. Hello, God. I'm better, much better. When I look back, legendary read though, girl. I think I was on live for 6 hours dragging that bitch. Child. In this space, I've met, some amazing people over the years. It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor working with a lot of these people. Scotty, Hello God, Conscious TV, Hello God. Um, who else? Like Tremel, Carl. It's been an absolute pleasure. Also being on other platforms as well that I can't really name specifically, to be honest, because I don't remember. But I remember the moment, just not the platforms. But shout out to everybody, girl. It's been an amazing ride. Um, cheers, hello, God, to what's next, and cheers to what we're leaving behind. I think 2025, although had a lot of ups and downs, ultimately was pretty good. I mean, you know, we still here, girl. Let's just tell the truth. We still here, bitch. So that's the things I look at. We still here, um, pushing, moving forward, growing, applying, becoming. Period. Okay. Yes, God. I'm very interested to see what. Girl, let's just tell you, I'm ready for Houston. I'm ready to meet the girls. Let's just. And even if it wasn't that, I still was going to try to make a trip because there are a lot of these people that I really do have a lot of genuine love for. I would like to meet them in person. I have slacked the past several years of my life. Um, traveling just wasn't on my things to do the past couple years, to be honest with you. Um, you just kind of get focused on your real life, and you got a lot of different things going on, and y'all know a lot of different things that were going on in my life. It just wasn't right. But I think 2026 is the year I'm going to start really, traveling more and linking up with people who I should have met a long time ago. I feel like, at the very least. So, what's up, Chris Kimani? How are you? Sorry if I messed your name up. How are you, honey? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. So I definitely I want to go to Atlanta this year. I mean 2026 Atlanta. Gotta hit the streets of Atlanta, girl. Very briefly. I will not be there long, girl, because girl, please. Will not be there long. I want to hit up Atlanta, going to Houston for the award show. Hello God. Definitely I want to see if I can get some people together in Houston. Maybe they can be a guest and come. That way we can enjoy it all together. Girl, you already know, honey. You already know, Tracy. The YB and Harvey on a meetup is going to be legendary. Period, girl. Period. She said she's going to host some of the dolls at her house, honey. Hello, God. And if we all know how Harvey on the Queen Wilson gets down, girl, we know the champagne will be in plenty, girl. Period. Now, Harviana, I love you down, girl. If you're watching, I just want to let you know this, girl. It's going to be a housewives situations of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, I'm going to have to go in your closet. You showed us your closet, girl. I have to take a trip to your closet, girl. I'm not a thief, so don't worry. I just want to admire the Chanel, honey, the Givenchy, darling. Hello, God. I have to admire, girl, the Balenciaga, darling. Okay? Period. Hello. I have to admire the girls with the mini rooms, girl. Hello, God. What is this? Who's calling me? Hold on, y'all. Yes, God, honey, I'm back. I do have to get off of here in a few minutes, but I definitely wanted to stay true and go live. And, before the new year cassettes in, I wanted to let you guys know how much I appreciate and love you all and give, my thoughts on 2025 and, what to look forward to in 2026. Talk about all the things that I'm grateful for. And, yeah. One final bow of 2025, honey. Hello, God. But I'm definitely child, period, girl. I'm so ready, girl. I am ready. I want to see what Houston has to offer, darling. I went to Houston many, 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 many moons ago when I was a kid. I was there for like 2 days or whatever. But as an adult, I definitely want to run through the city, girl, and see what's the tea, girl. Got to stamp this passport, which is this puss. Okay, we need to see. I know Houston and Dallas got a lot of punks, girl, but girl, don't worry, girl. I'm gonna bring my top and bottom energy with me. Yes, girl, plant thine seed wherever you go, honey. Period. Period, girl. Who will be the lucky bottom or the lucky top? Period. To receive, hello God, the blessings of life to bestow upon the children. Period. Another question. If you could cast any LGBT person that is successful in a chasing franchise, who would be who would it be and why? Mm. Mm. Child, I can't even lie. It's hard to tell who's LGBT. Mm. Mm. Hmm. That is successful. Mm. Hmm. Depends on what you define as success, though. I don't know. I don't really have a. I don't know any like regular successful LGBTQ people. Yeah, I don't really have an answer for that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't really know any like regular successful, and it would have to be someone we all kind of know, right? Yeah, I don't really have an answer for that, to be honest with you, because I don't really know like. Oh, Nico Aesthetics probably. I think Nico Aesthetics would work the girls, honey. If y'all don't know him, child, and he's the commentator who brings all the tea and the gossip girl for all the porn girls, honey. Hello, God. Yeah, Nico Aesthetics. I'm not gonna lie, even though I don't really mess with this person, I think their controversial ways and thought process would reap its ugly head through the streets of life, and I think it would be fun to watch. Justin Jay, also known as the King of Reeds, I would like to see him, yeah, on a chasing franchise. I think that would be cute. Some would also call him successful, depending again what your definition of success is. But yeah, Justin Jay, I think he would be interesting to watch. Yeah, yeah. Let's go his mindset, girl. You know, he don't be he has a weird way of thinking, girl. Not all the girls agree with him. Very controversial mindset, girl. Very weird thought process. I am Zoe. I think would be another interesting person on a chasing franchise. Um, Another weird bitch with a weird thought process, but he brings the energy and he's technically very successful. So that would be interesting to see. Okay, so I guess I do know a few people then. Hello. Yes, darling, that would be cute. Why don't you see it for the King of Reeds? Curious, know the backstory. I used to follow him years ago when I first started getting into the YouTube space. I used to watch him a lot. And I just was not here for the whole like situation that happened with Adrian Expressions, his friend at the time. And a lot of the stuff that was spewed from this man's mouth is counterproductive for our community. Like he sometimes I think his mindset is like a white gay man or a white gay Republican. He ain't a Republican, honey. He's a white gay Republican. Okay? And girl, no one has time. Do you watch Say So TV? No, I don't. I have no idea who that is. DM me their information. I'm looking for other content creators to get into as well. And I'm open to more collaborations in 2026, no matter your following or your numbers. I don't really care about that. As long as you're a funny, entertaining, informative bitch like myself, I don't mind collaborating. Yeah. And that's what I want to see too for 2026. I really want to see more people that are interested in actually being in this space because there will come a time when a lot of us legendary girls, period, phase out. And I really would like our space to continue to have the Harvianas, the TTBs, the YBs. Like, that's what I want. Hold on, y'all. Yes, I agree about King of Reeds. He be forgetting he's a black gay man. Okay, period. He sure does. I'll send you his info. I'm curious on your thoughts about him. Okay, thank you. How many glasses of wine does it take for you to get drunk? Girl, wine was actually my first love, bitch. Girl, my young ass back in the day, honey, used to get drunk off that Sutter Home, bitch. Okay. Or that Arbor Mist. Girl, y'all remember the girls back in the day? Honey, that's fruit punch compared to what the girls can get drunk off now. Okay, period. Um, Glasses, it would take about a bottle, like a whole bottle, and I wouldn't even be drunk. I'll probably be tipsy. So yeah, maybe a bottle and a half or two bottles to be drunk. I don't even drink no more, to be honest with you. I haven't had a drink. I took a shot for my brother's birthday on Thanksgiving, but prior to that, I hadn't taken a drink since like May. The smell of alcohol just works my nerve now. I don't even drink. I like marijuana, honey. Okay, hello, guys. Shout out to Mary Jane, girl. That's what I like. Mother Earth, girl. She provideth stress relief for the kids. Period. Hmm. I have four. Shout out to the pink Moscato. She's so sweet though. Sauvignon Blanc. I do live for a Sauvignon Blanc, honey. Hello, God. Period. You can get her at Publix for $9, the big bottle. Hello. Or shout out to Carl Vitch for nasty piece of Boone's Farm, honey. Okay, period. Get the things, honey. Old nasty piece of Boone's Farm, honey. That's that old cheap shit, bitch. Gotta love it. Hmm. Give me all your love and don't stop. Echo Mary Jane. Yes, honey. Period. I'm drinking some eggnog and henny now, child. Ooh. Well, I can't have no eggnog, baby. Not tonight. Okay. Girl, not tonight, honey. I love me some eggnog, but not tonight, honey. That's the thing I hate about vitamins sometimes, though. Like, you can't eat shit. You can't do nothing. Girl, even if you have a craving for it, you can't even fall on your knees and submit to the craving. Because, girl, if you do, the way in which you are going all over trade, girl. No, God, no, ma'am. We don't do no mess over here, girl. No moss, no mess. Whatever they be saying, girl. No, God, honey. We don't have time for that, girl. I love fasting. I love a nice fast, honey. Y'all know me. I'm a master at fasting. I actually do like it though. Like when I'm on my freaky shit and I go 2 days without eating shit or just drinking water, I actually don't be feeling bad. I feel pretty great. They say it's healthy for you. So I like to get into the fasting of it all, baby. Go ahead and go nasty piece of douche session, honey, and clean yourself out. And then after trade slays thine booty hole, girl. Hello, God. Mm-hmm. What Phaedra say? Mm-hmm. Period. Get into it, honey. Where are my pants at? Cause it's cold, girl. I gotta pull out the long pants now, baby. Girl, where are my pants at? I just had them. Girl, I finally cleaned up my room today. This was the last thing I had to do. Honey, let me tell you the tea. The tea. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here because, I told y'all at the beginning of this live that this wasn't gonna be long. Unfortunately, I was late and I have other things that I have to do tonight. The trade part, just so y'all don't feel no type of way, I ain't doing trade right now. I got something else that I got to do, some family shit. And trade will happen later, in the midnight hour. It's not God that's gonna turn you around, honey. Period. You better get into it. What are some good travel vacation destinations for 2026? I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't traveled in a very long time, but I got my passport, girl. So my goal is I want to do a cruise, but I want to wait. I don't like to do it either before hurricane season or after, but I don't do the cold on that level, honey. So I might be doing a cruise at another time. I don't know yet. Maybe that would be cute. Maybe like, we could do a cruise if y'all want to come out and let's do a cruise, girl. Period. That'll be cute. But yeah, that's all I got for right now, guys. Again, I do apologize that I have to leave so early in this live, but if I do have time, I'll come back and we'll get into the things. But I'm sure you guys will be out partying and doing your countdowns with your friends, family, or even you're just chilling with your cats. Hello, God, girl. But nonetheless, you will definitely be seeing more of me this week. I'm off of work until Monday, so what better way to get some good content out there, some good commentary, girl, and get into the things. All right. So I do appreciate you guys for joining me for this live. This has been my year in review. Just a bunch of positives, not much negatives, girl. And even if it was, we have to learn from all those things and apply them accordingly. They make us who we are. Okay. Love you guys. And again, thank you guys so much for spending 2025 with me. I will see you guys on the other side of a life, child, in 2026 in a couple of hours. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah, until next time, guys, take care. Be blessed and never stressed. And remember that health is truly wealth. And yeah, bye.